Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of All Signs for this week. Moon meets Pluto, and my name is Astro-Ascension. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. So tonight we're going to be doing some All Signs readings for tonight, for today. Cinco de Mayo, day after Moonology, which is the festival to Artemis. So yeah, welcome everybody to the stream. And if I have time after, I will get to some donation-based readings only. And so you can donate on Venmo or Cashapp there. Also, so the donation tier is that donate $5.55 or up. You get the triple moon and shadow spread. 1111 gives you the 12 hours of the sun spread. So you can donate that much to get those readings there. So the astrology for today includes this. So we have the moon gonna meet Pluto in Capricorn this week. So that's gonna bring some transformative energy to the collective. So transformative emotions. So you will see that happen. No, yeah, that will happen this week. Transformative emotions and deep intense emotions. You'll feel that. So it will meet the moon will meet Pluto in Aquarius later this week. So let's figure out when that's gonna happen. So that's gonna happen on the 8th, which is this week. So we're gonna see that happen on the 8th, and then we still got a multitude of planets in Aries at this time. The Sun, Mars, Saturn in Aries, Neptune in Aries. We still got a plethora of planets. No, I'm sorry, we don't have the Sun in Aries. I'm reading something different. So the Sun, Mars, Saturn, Neptune. So that's gonna bring some fiery. It's still gonna bring some fiery energy, even though that we're in a earth sign for this week in for the season Taurus. We're in Taurus season, so this is a season about resources. Abundant energy, financial. We're gonna be focusing on that too during this time. So now we're gonna get into the readings. So we're gonna start off with Aries, and we're gonna be doing the triple moon and shadow spread for this time. Nyx, Selene, Artemis, Hecate, Persephone, and Apollo, be present in this reading. What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? All right, Aries. We have the High Priestess in the core position. The Queen of Queen of Swords in the origin, the waxing position. The Ace of Swords reversed in the waning, and finally the Prince of Swords in the shadow position. All right, so Aries, we start off with the High Priestess here. So what's culminating right now is that you're in touch with your spirituality. You're in touch with your intuition here. So it feels like for you, Aries, you're getting some psychic downloads. You're getting some you're using your intuition at this time here with the High Priestess. Now, the waxing position, we have the Queen of Swords. So it feels like for you that there's downloads coming in. So you've been doing some deep thinking at this time, and it's also been like you've been receiving new information. That's the past. You've been receiving new information. You've been innovative, and knowing what to do with that energy here, with the Queen of Swords. Now, the waning position, we have the Ace of Swords reversed. So the future that's going on is that we have I feel like Aries, in the future, you're going to be a bit I feel like you don't know what to say about your ideas here. Like you feel like you're going to be I feel like you're going to be closed off on these ideas that you have. Don't be closed off. I feel like you're going to keep your ideas inward here, with the Ace of Swords reverse here. Now, the shadow, what you must incorporate, what you're missing here is the Prince of Swords. So getting your ideas out there, is what the shadow is saying, is what you must bring into this energy here. So bring your ideas out there, and get them out there. You have the intuition, you have the thoughts here. with the Queen of Swords, but you just need to put your ideas out there. And this goes accordance to the Ace of Swords reversed here. So yeah, get your ideas out there, Aries. And now I'm going to do the Moonology. All right, Aries. Let's see what the moon has for you. All right, Aries, we have nothing yet set in stone, the mutable moon. So things can change. So things can change at the instant for you, Aries. Um, even though that you're put, yeah, you gotta put your ideas out there. So you gotta trust your own instincts, because things can change, and nothing is set in stone here. That's why I say trust your intuition, trust what your gut says, and really do some discernment here with that. So I'm gonna do the astrology dice here. Okay, that landed on Mercury in Libra in the first house. So Mercury in Libra in the first house brings you a balanced mindset. It brings you so really helps you to discern that energy that comes across your personality here. So that's what I'm seeing here with the Mercury and Libra in the first house here. So I hope that resonates for you, Aries. And on to Taurus. Nyx, Selene, Artemis, Hecate, Apollo, and Persephone, be present in this reading. What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? All right, Taurus. We have the Two of Pentacles in the core position, the Six of Pentacles in the waxing position, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords reversed in the waning, and finally the Five of Cups reversed in the shadow position. All right, so what's culminating for you right now is that we have the Two of Pentacles here. So I feel like for you, Taurus, at this time right now, it's a balancing act for you here. You're trying to balance out your priorities, your resources, your time, your energy here, with the Two of Pentacles here. So it's all about bringing that balance in, and also making decisions that will help you to fly straight here, with the Two of Pentacles. Now, where this is coming from, the origin, Six of Pentacles is where I'm seeing that is that equal give and take, that exchange energy here. So Six of Pentacles is exchange, energy exchange, financial exchange, doing business here. So I do see that you are doing you've been doing some sort of energy exchange, sharing your resources, finances with somebody, your labor with somebody here, with the Six of Pentacles here. Now we go into the journey forward position, the Three of Swords reversed here. So what happens in the future? Healing comes in. You'll be able to heal from heartbreak, disappointment is what I'm seeing here. So your the heavy head energy is gonna wane off here, with the Three of Swords reversed here. Now, finally, in the shadow position, we have the Five of Cups reversed here. So what must be brought forward? What is missing here? So we have the Five of Cups reversed here. So in order to have this, to have this healing energy, this balance come in, you must emotionally heal here, with the Five of Cups reverse here. So what's missing here is emotional healing. So you need that to happen here, with the Five of Cups reverse here in the shadow position. So that's what I'm seeing here. So I do see mental healing. You need the emotional healing to come in. So you must integrate that into your energy. So let me do a Moonology card here. And then it came out automatically. So you got balance, spirituality, and practicality here. What I tell you, Taurus, with the Two of Pentacles. So this goes in line with the Two of Pentacles here. So you gotta balance your spiritual life. You gotta balance. So it's the full moon in Pisces. So I know, Taurus, you want to be practical, but also at the same time you got to be spiritual here, because we have the full moon in Pisces here. So you're gonna have that healing. It's also important that you have that emotional healing, there as well. So now I'm gonna do the astrology dice here. All right, so we have Venus in Libra in the 9th house here. So I feel like in your what you want ahead in life here. So I feel like you value that balance here. So you value that balance. You love the balance. You want balancing partnerships here, with the Venus and Libra in the ninth house here, and also Venus and Libra. That's Libra's ruling sign, and that's Venus. You do have a lot of power moving forward with that with relationships with your values here. So I see you value that balance there, with the Venus and Libra in the ninth house here. So hope this resonates for you, Taurus. And on to Gemini. Nyx, so charge the question first. Nyx, Selene, Artemis, Hecate, Persephone, and Apollo be present in this reading. What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? All right, Gemini. We have the Ace of Swords in the core position, the Hierophant in the waxing position, the Devil reversed in the waning, and finally the Prince of Pentacles reversed in the shadow position. Okay, so Gemini, what's culminating for you right now is the Ace of Swords. So you're having some new ideas come out to you, new communications, new downloads here, with the Ace of Swords. So you are actively brainstorming right now, Gemini, and I do see this as the air energy, the air sign that you are. You are putting your ideas out there. You are telling your own truth here with the Ace of Swords. Now, the origin here is that we have the Hierophant. So feels like for you, you've been doing a lot of learning. So this is the teacher position. This is the teacher card here. So when this comes up, you've been getting involved in education, been learning, been studying here, and I also see that you've been balancing out your priorities here, with the Hierophant. Now, finally, Now, in the future, in the journey position, in the journey here, in the journey forward, the devil reversed. So I see you're gonna be free from restriction here. And also I feel like you're gonna get over some restrictions in your life here, with the devil reversed here. Now finally, shadow position, we have the Prince of Pentacles reversed. So what you don't know, what's missing, what must be incorporated here, is that we have the Prince of Pentacles reversed here. So Gemini, I feel like you must work on yourself, and you gotta press forward. Do not be frustrated with the process at this time, because you don't know that. You don't know that you're frustrated with the process here, but don't be afraid to work on yourself. So self improvement, I see, needs to come into the focus here, from the shadow here. So now I'm gonna do a Moonology here. All right, Gemini. You have the new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So you are to realize that your hard work is paying off, that you're getting your ideas out there. So you have no restrictions moving forward here. So you've been doing the studying, you've been doing the homework. Don't be frustrated with the process here. Your hard work is paying off. And know that you have good things coming here, with that. So now I'm going to do the astrology dice here. All right, so we have the Sun in Virgo in the 12th house here. So what's missing here is that, Gemini, you gotta be a bit more practical in life here. So in order for you to this is where the Prince of Pentacles reversed in the shadow position, is that you gotta be a bit more practical, and try to discern what is right, what is wrong, at this time, with the moon in Virgo in the 12th house here. So hope this resonates for you, Gemini. And on to Cancer. Nyx, Selene, Artemis. Charge you with the question. Nyx, Selene, Artemis, Hecate, Apollo, and Persephone be present in this reading. What does Cancer need to know for this time? What does Cancer need to know for this week? What does Cancer need to know for this week? What does Cancer need to know for this week? What does Cancer need to know for this week? What does Cancer need to know for this week? What does Cancer need to know for this week? All right, Cancer. We have the Prince of Swords in the core position. Queen of Wands in the waxing position. Two of Cups in the waning position. And finally, in the shadow position, the Hangman reversed. All right, so Cancer. What's culminating right now is that we have the Prince of Swords here. So it feels like for you, Cancer, you're doing the brainstorming. You're thinking up ideas on what to do with life here. So this is like somebody that's getting downloads. Somebody that's like doing a lot of like has been doing a lot of reflecting, and you're getting and you're getting some messages coming in from the universe here, with the Prince of Swords. Now the origin here is that we have the Queen of Wands. So you've been feeling passionate, Cancer, with the Queen of Wands. So that's where this energy is like, you're getting messages out there, you're getting downloads. It's because you're coming into your confidence here, with the Queen of Wands. So this is confident energy. This is being determined here, and I see that happening for you here, with the the Queen of Wands here. Now, finally, future forward, we have the Two of Cups. So you're gonna find something that you really want to do, what you really love to do, what you're committed to. So I feel like for you, Cancer, you have commitment coming in, and you have that energy of higher of. So I'm not sure if it's going to be long term or short term, but you have commitment coming in for you, with the Two of Cups. Now, shadow position. Finally, in the shadow position, we have the Hangman reverse here. So what must be integrated here? You may feel like you are stuck, but you're not. Realize that you are going to move forward here, but you need to have a different perspective of life. That's where I'm seeing this Prince of Swords here. So you are moving forward in life, but you must have faith in the way that you move forward here, with that. So now I'm going to do the Moonology here. Okay, so Cancer, you have balanced spirituality and practicality, the full moon in Pisces. So you too must balance your spiritual life and practical life, there, with the. All right, so we have the South Node in Taurus in the 6th house here. So what you must learn from the past is that you must have more of a stable work life, of a more stable work life, secure work life, is what I'm seeing here. So being able to balance out your work and health, work and health here, with the South Node in Taurus in the 6th house here. So hope this resonates for you, Cancer. And on to Leo. All right, Nyx, Selene, Artemis, Hecate, Persephone, and Apollo, be present in this reading. What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? All right, Leo. You have the Ace of Swords in the core position, Queen of Wands in the waxing position, Princess of Swords reversed in the waning position, and the Hangman reversed in the shadow position. All right, Leo. So what's coming for you right now is that you're getting your truth out there. You're definitely doing some brainstorming. So you're receiving you're receiving new ideas. You're receiving new downloads coming in from the universe here with the Ace of Swords. So there's more communication coming in here with that. So now in the origin we have the Queen of Wands. So this is where you're coming from. So this is your card. So we have Fixed Fire, which is Leo. So you've been very, very determined, Leo. And that's where you're getting these ideas coming in, where you're how to hone in your craft here. So you've been very very resilient, determined, passionate about what you're doing, what your craft is here, with the Queen of Wands. Now we go into the Princess of Swords reversed here in the waning position. The future, the journey forward here. I feel like you may grow silent here. And I feel like it may be time for you to take a step back. Because we come into the season of winter. So I'm seeing that you may need to do some self-reflecting at this time, with the Princess of Swords reverse here. So don't be silent in your ideas, even though you feel like moving forward, you're gonna go silent here. Is what I'm seeing here, with that. Now, finally, in the shadow position, what must be is going on with my computer? Okay. That was weird. Okay, so the journey forward here. So what must be incorporated is that you need to feel like things are moving forward here, with the Hangman reversed here. So I do see that happening here, and also realize that things are moving forward for you. Along with Cancer, that's what Cancer had, as well in their reading. So that's what I'm seeing here, with this energy moving forward here, with that. So now I'm gonna do the Moonology here. All right, Leo. We have the new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side here. So things are gonna work out for you, Leo, here. With the new moon in Sagittarius, and you gotta. And I see that things are going to expand for you here. Things are going to move forward for you here, because Sagittarius is a moving forward. It's movement forward. It's expansive. So you have luck on your side. Things are going to move forward for you. So move forward here is what I'm seeing here. So now I'm going to do the astrology dice here. All right, so we have Mercury in Aries in the 12th house here. So what also must be incorporated is that you got to be really assertive with your thoughts. So really get them out there. So be assertive. And get your ideas out there. Like be just talk, communicate here, with the Mercury and Aries in the 12th house here. So hope this resonates for you, Leo. And on to Virgo. Nyx, Selene, Artemis, Hecate, Persephone, and Apollo be present in this reading. What does Virgo need to know for this week? What does Virgo need to know for this week? What does Virgo need to know for this week? What does Virgo need to know for this week? What does Virgo need to know for this week? Cards came out. What does Virgo need to know for this week? What does Virgo need to know for this week? All right, Virgo. You have the Nine of Cups in the core position, Two of Pentacles in the waxing position, Justice reversed in the waning position, and finally the Three of Swords reversed in the shadow position. Okay. So, what's culminating for you right now is that you have the Nine of Cups. So this is satisfaction. This is being satisfied in what you have, happiness, feeling the freedom of being free, feeling the feeling of being free here. With the Nine of Cups, and with the Andromeda, it feels like she's breaking free. She's being vulnerable here. So this is a time for you to be vulnerable at this time. With the Nine of Cups here. So now, the origin. So the origin is we have the Two of Pentacles. So Virgo, I feel like you've been balancing out your priorities, your health, your time, um, and that's what leads to this to this happiness here, with the Nine of Cups. That's why it's culminating right now. So you've been doing the work. You've been flying straight, balancing out your priorities, your resources, budgeting, with Two Pentacles. Now finally, now in the journey forward, justice reversed. Um, there may be some people that may take from you, so so don't let it. So some people are gonna bullshit you at this time. Um, you may feel injustice, discord coming in the future. Feeling like you can't win here, with justice reversed in the journey forward. But but let that Two of Pentacles show that you're flying straight. But it's going to be important for you to discern what happens in the future. Now, in the shadow position, we have the Three of Swords reversed. So what must be integrated is that you got to heal from heartbreak. You got to heal from past trauma. So I see that must happen here. With the Three of Swords reversed here. So I'm gonna do a Moonology here. All right, Virgo. You have the new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side here, so you too, Virgo, have some good things, some good things coming forward for you, for you to stay in this Nine of Cups, in this Nine of Cups energy here. So so you're gonna receive expansion coming in. So you're gonna feel expansive. You're gonna feel like things are gonna work out for you, for your highest good here, with the new moon in Sagittarius. So luck is gonna be on your side here. So now I'm gonna do the astrology dice here. All right, so we have the moon in Virgo in the 8th house here. So when things change here, what you're gonna feel is a sense of physical peace. Like things are going right for you. Things are gonna things are gonna be in balance for you here, with the moon in Virgo in the 8th house here. So hope this resonates for you, Virgo. All right, at this time, I am going to take a 5-minute break to rest my voice here. And I will be back with Libra. All right, I am back to do Libra. Before I do that, for those that want a reading from me after I do Pisces, please make a donation to Astro-Ascension Tarot on Venmo. My Venmo QR code is on the is on the screen, and also you can donate on Astro-Ascension 5 on Cashapp. The triple moon plus shadow and shadow spread is 555. The 12 hours of the sun reading is 1111. So you can donate those there. All right, so we're gonna do Libra we're gonna be doing Libra now. So Nyx, Selene, Artemis, Hecate, Persephone, and Apollo be present in this reading. What does Libra need to know at this time? What does Libra need to know at this time? What does Libra need to know at this time? What does Libra need to know at this time? What does Libra need to know at this time? What does Libra need to know at this time? All right, Libra. You have Justice reversed in the core position, Temperance in the waxing, Prince of Cups in the waning, and in the shadow position, Judgment. Okay, Libra. So what's culminating for you right now is that you have Justice reversed. I feel like at this position here, you feel like things aren't really working for you here. And you're just imbalanced here with justice reversed. Now, the origin here, we have Temperance. So I feel like you've been working your alchemy on this in life here, with Temperance, and bringing that balance, bringing that so you've been actively doing that here with with Temperance. Um, Although it may feel like your life isn't working out really well here, with Justice reversed here. So now, journey forward, we have the Prince of Cups here. So you are gonna receive assistance moving forward here. Somebody that's gonna bring you emotional help here, and for you to have peace coming in here. So Prince of Cups will bring peace to you, in order to get you out of that Justice reversed here. So now, finally, in the shadow position, we have Judgment. So what must come into be integrated here is that a sense that you have a higher calling coming out, calling. You have somebody calling out to you. A resurrection. The phoenix rising here. So a new chance of life coming in for you here. A new calling coming in for you here with judgment. So now I'm going to do the Moonology here. All right, Libra, we have the new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. So you have to face your fears. You have to work through it. That's what will bring you peace here. So use your alchemy to fight through your fears. And you're gonna receive some transformation that will come in for you here, Libra, with that. So now I'm gonna do the astrology dice here. All right, we have Mars in Sagittarius in the 6th house here. So I see in your everyday life you must work you must expand. You got to grow. You got to progress here. So that's in regards to temperance. So using your alchemy in your everyday life to expand, to bring yourself out there, to travel forward here, with the Mars in Sagittarius in the 6th house here. So hope this resonates for you, Libra. And on to Scorpio. Nyx, Selene, Artemis, Hecate, Persephone, and Apollo be present in this reading. What does Scorpio need to know for this week? What does Scorpio need to know for this week? What does Scorpio need to know for this week? What does Scorpio need to know for this week? Oh man, too many cards came out. What does Scorpio need to know for this week? What does Scorpio need to know for this week? What does Scorpio need to know for this week? All right, Scorpio. You have the moon in the core position, the King of Cups in the waxing position, the Tower reversed in the waning position, and finally in the shadow position, the Wheel of Fortune. So what's culminating for you right now, Scorpio, you have a lot of secrecy coming in, some secrets being exposed here, with the moon here. So it feels like right now you're going through a lot of like illusions, some deception, with the moon here. So now, now originating is that we have the King of Cups here. So so I do see that you've been doing a lot of maturing emotionally here, and I do see that you are trying to trying to be the peacemaker in this in this situation here, to bring yourself security here. Um, even though culminating right now, you have some feel like you have some deceptions coming in here, a little bit of haziness here with the moon, but it's also like with the moon here, it's like you gotta trust your intuition, um, and and I feel like you've been doing some shadow work here. So now finally, so now journey forward position, we have the Tower reversed. So journey forward, I see you I see you healing from broken structures, from things that have fallen here. Maybe it's for your own good. So I feel like you're going to do a lot of restructuring, moving forward here, um, healing from these broken structures here, with the Tower reversed here. So now, finally, in the shadow position, what must be worked here is a Wheel of Fortune. So forward movement, um, having time on your side here, um, with the Wheel of Fortune. So Scorpio, time is on your side. Um, you have expansion coming in, so you gotta realize that here, with the Wheel of Fortune, there. So now I'm gonna do the Moonology here. All right. So Scorpio, you have hold your vision, the fixed moon. So so you really feel like you need to hold on, you need to hold what your truth is, what you're bring what you want to bring out to the universe, because I do see that you feel like there's some deception here, but um hold on to your truth. Things are gonna work out for you here. Um, feel determined at this time, Scorpio. And now I'm gonna do the astrology dice here. All right, so you have Venus in Pisces, in the fourth house here. So in your in your home, the fourth house is a house of the hearth, the home, the structures. So what you value. So I see, Scorpio, you value that sense of peace, that sense of transcendence in your house, in your current in your current um in your current place here. So you value that peace, and being able to use that discerning intuition in your home here with the Venus and Pisces in the fourth house here. So hope this resonates for you, Scorpio. And on to Sagittarius. Nyx, Selene, Artemis, Hecate, Persephone, and Apollo be present in this reading. What does Sagittarius need to know this week? What does Sagittarius need to know for this week? What does Sagittarius need to know for this week? What does Sagittarius need to know for this week? What does Sagittarius need to know for this week? What does Sagittarius need to know for this week? All right, Sagittarius. You have the King of Swords reversed in the core position. Five of Pentacles reversed in the waxing position. Three of Wands in the waning position. And finally, in the shadow position, the Moon. So Sagittarius, what's culminating for you right now is the King of Swords reverse here. So I feel like it's going to be hard for you right now to discern the truth, to stick to your truth here, and also to be diplomatic here with the King of Swords reversed here. So I see that you must discern. You must be discerning here. Show discernment here with the King of Swords reversed here. Hi, Divine Formations. How are you? All right. Now 5 of Pentacles reversed in now in the origin. We had the 5 of Pentacles reversed here. So it shows that you're coming from healing from financial healing from financial ruin, poverty, health problems, health problems, health issues. So shows that you're moving on from a place from that. But you gotta be a little discerning here. with the King of Swords reverse here. So stick to your truth here. So now, journey forward, we have the Three of Wands. So in this energy, moving forward here, is that you be persistent in your journey, and expand outward. So move outward, and I would say do some traveling, and be confident in your journeys moving forward here. So I see that moving forward, with the Three of Wands. Now, finally, in the shadow position, we have the Moon. So what must be brought into light is that you have some thoughts in the subconscious that you must bring forward, and maybe some illusions, deceptions here. Maybe that's what's fueling the Queen of Swords reverse here, where you can't discern. So I feel like Sagittarius at this time, you need to do some self-reflection, maybe do some shadow work here, and meditate on that, and go with the flow with that. So that's what I'm seeing here. So that's how you can be in discernment. So now I'm going to do the Moonology here. Okay, so we have, Sagittarius, we have the new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. So Sagittarius, you're going to enter, I feel like at this emotional cycle, you're ready for relationships to come in, new partnerships, and not just romantic partnerships, but like close friendships coming in here, with the new moon in Libra. So it's important that you realize that, with the new moon in Libra. So now I'm going to do the astrology dice here. All right, so we have Uranus in Gemini in the 6th house here. So in your work, Sagittarius, you bring new ideas out into your work, into your everyday life, new and what was the word I'm looking for? Unconventional ideas that you bring out to, and you just go against the grain with that here, with the Uranus and Gemini in the 6th house here. So hope this resonates for you, Sagittarius. And on to Capricorn. Nyx, Selene, Artemis, Hecate, Persephone, and Apollo, be present in this reading. What does Capricorn need to know this week? What does Capricorn need to know this week? What is the message for Capricorn this week? What does Capricorn need to know this week? What does Capricorn need to know this week? What does Capricorn need to know this week? All right, Capricorn. You have the World in the core position. Four of Cups reversed in the waxing position. And Eight of Cups. Seven of Pentacles reversed in the waning position. And finally, in the shadow position, Eight of Cups reversed here. So, Capricorn, what's coming for you right now is that you have the World, and this is your ruling planet. The key word here is Saturn. That's your ruling planet with the World. So what's coming for you right now is everything is coming together. Everything is coming to completion for you. You're getting your structure, your world together, your structures. So things are coming to completion for you, and feels like you're orchestrating the cosmos here. So feels like the cosmos is working in your favor, with the World. Now where you're coming from. The origin here is a Four of Cups reversed here. So instead of being closed off, I feel like you've been opening yourself up to new experiences, new emotions coming in, with the Four of Cups reversed here. So this is where you're getting this idea of completion. So you are being open to to new experiences coming in, new emotions, new thoughts here, with the Four of Cups reversed here. So now, journey forward, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed here. So Capricorn, I know you're striving towards that completion, but journey forward, it's going to be frustrating for you. Seven of Pentacles reverse indicates frustration. Frustrated with the process here. Maybe I feel like a lack of being impatient. So Capricorn, just be patient. Even though that you are coming towards completion, towards this promotion, this completion, energy here, with the Seven of Pentacles with the World here. So now finally, shadow position, we have the Eight of Cups reversed here. So what must be brought into focus here, that is hidden, that is incomplete, must be brought in, is that we have the Eight of Cups reverse here. Is that feeling that we want to go back into the past here. And Capricorn, you need to heal from grief. You need to come into this idea of this. You need to come into this feeling of acceptance. So Eight of Cups to me is acceptance. Accepting what has gone wrong. um, can move forward from it, and you need to move forward from it and not be so stuck in the past here. So that's what brings this frustrated energy here, with the Seven of Pentacles reversed here. So that's the future forward. So now I'm going to do the Moonology here. All right, Capricorn, you have the fixed moon. Hold your vision. So be that confident. Really look forward into your completion, into your accomplishments here, and just hold your vision. Be determined, be confident here, with that fixed moon energy here. So it's telling you to move forward. Don't move into the past here. So now I'm going to do the astrology dice here. All right, so we have Saturn in Aquarius in the 11th house here. So I see in your community, you may limit yourself to different perspectives. You may limit yourself to new ideas coming in, innovation. But also you are, what innovation you could use to your discipline here. So this brings discernment there, with the Saturn in Aquarius in the 11th house here. So hope this resonates for you, Capricorn. And on to Aquarius. Hello, Soul Empath. How are you? All right. Nyx, Selene, Artemis, Hecate, Persephone, and Apollo, be present in this reading. What does Aquarius need to know for this week? What guidance does Aquarius need to know for this week? What does Aquarius need to know for this week? What does Aquarius need to know for this week? What does Aquarius need to know for this week? All right, Aquarius. You have Justice reversed in the core position. 8 of Swords in the waxing position. 8 of Pentacles reversed in the waning position. And finally, the Chariot in the shadow position. All right, Aquarius, what's culminating for you right now is that you feel like things aren't working towards your highest good here, with Justice reversed. So I feel like, Aquarius, you're dealing with imbalance, and injustice. It may be hard for you to use discernment to cut to the truth here, with Justice reverse here. So the origin position, the origin, we have the 8 of Swords. So where you're coming from in this energy is that the feeling of being stuck. The feeling of being stuck in others' opinions and systems that mentally bind you, with the 8 of Swords here. So this brings like this energy of overthinking. So that's what brings you in balance. You're coming from a place of overthinking. You're coming from a place of being stuck in other people's opinions, other people's thoughts, and you gotta break free from that here, with the 8 of Swords. You think you are stuck here. So now, journey forward. You have the 8 of Pentacles reversed here. So I feel like the journey forward for you, Aquarius, you're just tired of work. I feel like you're gonna have a hard time mastering your craft, and just like moving forward, like going into promotion. So it's gonna be hard for you to work at this time, Aquarius. Moving forward here, with the 8 of Pentacles reversed. Now, finally, in the shadow position, you have the Chariot. So what must be brought forward is that sense of movement, is that sense of being motivated. So, Aquarius, you need that motivation. So even though you're stuck in other people's opinions, stuck in thoughts of systems that are binding you, you need to have this energy of like realizing you can move forward, and you can work with this energy here. So be motivated, is what I'm seeing here, with the Chariot in the shadow position. So now I'm going to do the Moonology here. And perfect message for you, Aquarius. You have the waning moon. What do you need to release? So in this position, in this energy, you need to do a lot of releasing. So this isn't for you to move forward, in life, and into work. So you just need to let go and give it to the universe. Realize that you're not that you're not bound, and also put any restrictive thoughts that are working against you into the universe. Give it to the universe. Give it to the cosmos. Give it to God, whoever your source is, and just release it, and let them deal with it. So that's what I'm seeing with the waning moon. So it's about release, the journey forward, transitioning. Now I'm going to do the astrology dice here. Alright, so we have the South Node in Virgo in the 7th house here. So in your relationships, you need to let go of imperfection in your relationships with others, and move on from the ones that you don't feel right with, with the South Node in Virgo in the 7th house here. So hope this resonates for you, Aquarius. And finally on to Pisces. Nyx, Selene, Artemis, Hecate, Persephone, and Apollo, be present in this reading. What does Pisces need to know for this week? What does Pisces need to know for this week? Alright, so at this time I'm going to call for last call for donations for personal readings. What does Pisces need to know for this week? What does Pisces need to know for this week? All right, Pisces. we have the two of wands reversed in the court position, the sun in the waxing position, 6 of pentacles